Pierce woke up in the asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigns supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man named Francis Sanders. Before dying in the full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building accompanied by Bradley and Colden.
Colden?
The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout.
What? Where was Colden?
She was a
woman.
She was off screen?
She helped us out.
Yo.
Eyeball? Cthulhu eyeball?
What was the Leviathan?
Who goes there? That nightmare again.
So the Leviathan's blood is how everyone's having these dreams and seeing this shit.
It's the green shit.
It could be also just in Lovecraft lore, the great ones speak to people in their dreams.
Sure. But I mean, like, they took this beast out of the water.
Did they also eat him?
Yes, and they use the oil for everything.
5 CP?
What we can do... We can be...
We can be done with investigation.
Sure,
tight.
let's pimp it out. 5-5.
The thing that's good about this is that it will only aid us in our medicine and occultism growth. Because we'll be able to see everything.
Yeah, and then...
Sweet. So now we got everything.
What should we focus on next?
I think that's
Strength,
good.
eloquence, spot hidden. I mean, what's our... We don't have anything to get.
Strength. Buff boys.
Strength or eloquence.
But we haven't only been...
What does
using
psychology do?
Representing your knowledge of human behavior, improving the skill, increase your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or analysis of the objects.
Actually, what is spot hidden is what we should be putting it in.
Find hidden objects, improving the skills and your chances of finding hidden objects. Undiscovered object will not appear in game.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, that'll be the next. So, some things just don't appear because it's not high enough.
Sure.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Did we validate it?
We have 1 CP left.
Okay. Cool.
Well, that's exciting. We can lockpick anything now.
We are the master of unlockpicking. Oh.
What is that? That thing up there was glowing.
The light?
No, the painting right there. That last time you were here was not. Go back to that little shrine.
To the shrine with the... Yeah. So...
It's
Alright.
the same picture.
Same thing.
It just looks a little different.
Before he was... Oh, because it's daylight now. But it's the same... It's that object, the buildings coming out of anywhere that the Leviathan...
You're
Ooh,
awake,
hello.
There she is.
How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
What?
How is he still going?
Can I talk
What?
to you?
You got disemboweled, my guy.
How's our fugitive?
This is bad.
Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance.
We shouldn't
to the
trust
force,
any of
but
this shit.
That'll come soon.
Bradley?
He does talk
Who
to
else would it be?
Smartsy now.
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
I watched you die, Bradley.
There are things I can't
We
explain.
watched you
Tell
die,
us.
Bradley.
I
what
warned you.
happened?
We're not high enough? Is that what the red means?
Yeah, we can't go in on that.
We can, but it will fail.
Which one do you guys want to do?
Talk to Bradley.
You should be dead.
You and Dr. Colden? Yeah.
Hold to test psychology.
Are you guys like
I
a
heard
thing?
you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business.
Shut the
at hand.
fuck. You.
You're not even real.
Medical. Wait, what does it say when you mouse over that? Oh,
you
it's just
can't. You
medicine.
just can't do it. Yeah, let's
What
do
I'm
this
sure
one.
of now is
How
that
could
the
we
Hawkins
possibly
case
not
isn't
be able to
just
do
an
it?
accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
Yeah, well,
I
this
have a
guy was
hard
fucking
time believing
disemboweled.
you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
She's missing, right? You
Seems
don't
hard
believe
to
she's dead?
swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Ooh, yeah.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
Oh my
The night
God.
we
Is
went
it-
into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
He seems like a different person, and
Yeah.
look at his worried face. He knows something's up.
Doubt.
Come back?
What has come back?
You go back to the next screen,
Oh.
probably.
Let's talk to her.
Yeah. Might be onto a lead or what they had in me.
Talk to her.
Talk to her.
Yeah.
Given the
Oh.
energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most
'Cause
island
they're a
families
cult.
are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to
You
know
should.
anything else?
Ooh. Yeah.
Or
Oh, I like that.
I found this at the Hawkins house. The doses seem insane.
Barbiturates. But these doses...
What do you mean?
Half the island is under treatment. What is prescribed here, however, is enough to knock out an ox.
Fuller wrote this prescription to fool everyone into believing she was mad.
Or perhaps her husband wrote it.
Perhaps Charles and Dr. Fuller were in league.
A conspiracy. How dreadful.
you know, I think that the weird cult things
Dr.
are crazier than
Fuller
a
seems to be
conspiracy.
leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
Well, that part's
What I
fucking
saw
obvious.
was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan.
We were there, bitch.
And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
All right. I mean, I guess that's it for that. Might be on to a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
He got
I'm not
mushed
sure
by
I
a
can
god
explain.
beast, to be honest.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
His leg broke backwards, and then he
Ooh,
died.
the Shambler. Yeah.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
Are you
really
stupid?
think she's
Bradley, you're
involved?
so.
How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
What do you think we're...
Francis Sanders
What do you think we're saying?
mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
Yeah, why don't
An
we
art
do that?
collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the
Didn't we know that
Sanders
from looking at
household,
her
please spare the
sales
widow
ledger?
the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves
Is
the
she like
truth.
doing ASL?
But that truth may be biased. We don't
Maybe,
know the
like-
bottom of it.
If we knew it, we could figure out a secret that she was saying.
Ooh. What do you guys think? I think if we tell the widow, she may not let us investigate.
I think you
think
should I think you should confront it.
Really?
Why not?
You know what? We've been hard as shit this entire time. Let's go hard.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
right.
Why not?
We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Who cares?
Better madden.
This will affect your destiny.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
You
I'll
took
do
me
my
there,
best.
right?
Can we do a check of our sanity?
How do you do that?
I don't know how.
If you go...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
We're getting there. Stable though?
I mean,
Are these the things that affected us the most?
yeah, I guess we... So
Submerged
the ordeals
city.
you've gone through have
Meter
left their
is
mark.
filling.
But nothing that's happened is anything that we can control, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? There are things that's like, this will affect your destiny.
Like, were we just like, was that shit just like going up while we were crawling?
I don't know. That's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
Oh, Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve Sarah Hawkins' case.
That's an inconvenient way to decorate that room. That must have been a pain in the ass.
I'm no like video game designer, but if there ever was a monster that was going to chase you, that's the room it would be.
The
I agree.
the room with all the desks to crouch behind,
Yep.
It'd also be a great room to get a fight in and just like smash somebody.
like
into all
John
the-
Wick
Yeah, oh yeah, all
throws
those
common
things
through one of
too.
those tables. Yeah.
Also, the Shambler. We're going to meet the Shambler. It's happening.
The Shambler.
Yep.
I bet you we're gonna see a painting of it.
What
at
can
the
I
very
do
least.
for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Yeah, I was there.
That is precisely
Whoa!
what brings
Who's
me
that?
The lady from the bar.
Well,
The creepy lady.
Look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Those are intense pleats.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Creepy art. Creepy art is creepy.
All over the place.
So no one has just regular
May I
ass art.
inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
It wasn't
was
like
he?
as tight as you thought.
Were you present when he had this attack? What
I
happened?
wouldn't call it an attack, ma'am. I would call it floating while his legs are broken and then being mushed into
Should
a
we
wall.
psychology her?
Yeah, try it.
I
What
was
happened
no
to your
longer there
husband
when it
is
happened.
terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Ooh.
I share your wait.
No, we don't have eloquence. Well, maybe we do.
We have like 3.
We can try. Yeah.
Which one?
I think we should take the eloquence check.
Yeah. Test it.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
Okay.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is
What's wrong with me?
obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Thanks.
Did he speak to you of a Shambler?
Yeah.
This is the one question we need to ask.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A Shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Oh boy.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
That motherfucker's gonna
Who
walk
else
right out of the painting
to
and
paint
grab your
such
face.
horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so
Turn you into a
inclined.
big fat whale.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Oh,
don't go.
boy.
Don't take your ass in there.
Oh, we're going.
Don't you
First
do
things
it.
first,
We
though.
got
I'm
a
gonna...
character point, by the way.
Yeah, get around
The
this.
Shambler is going to step inside your
The day
mind
the
and drive you
Shambler
insane.
came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh, what is that?
That's the Shambler.
It looks like a gorilla's angry mouth.
Oh,
We
we
can
can
Oh,
Construct.
we here, baby.
There you go.
A cup.
We got tea.
Commonly
He
used
drank
for
this tea.
or sometimes coffee.
Someone drank this tea.
Francis Sanders.
Psychologically,
and
he
Sarah
was
Hawkins
shaken.
were
No, she was
close.
shaken.
Friends, even?
Lovers, perhaps? Brother and sister.
What?
I don't know. I'm just...
What?
Weirdly extrapolating
you,
a married
to the left.
relationship.
Or right. Now right.
There's
right
there's
there.
what
there.
book?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Maybe she realized that something was happening with her paintings.
That a monster
piano?
pops out of the
The
damn
House
painting?
of
Sure.
Artists.
I mean, I don't know if a monster actually
The
pops
House
out.
of Artists.
You got me on this monster.
Is that the Shambler?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Oh, they're like obscuring it. Sis?
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
The wife.
Yeah, I'm trying to... What will...
The other side. It was there.
What the
What?
No, it was right there.
She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Because her husband went crazy. What are you talking about?
You never go...
Examine. Here we go.
What? Oh, that's... Oh.
That's him.
Whoa!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Oh no, we don't.
Dude ripped his eyes out when he... Oh, there's a note right on the
To
thing.
the right.
Did she
Oh
really
my
care
God.
for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you because it's super broken. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller.
Fuck you, Dr. Fuller.
Can we look at the registry? Oh, that wasn't the registry. That was...
Hey, another book.
Cool. Cover to cover.
You read it? You're gonna die? Nope.
Whoa! That's
Sanity!
a sanity thing,
Yo,
right? When
paintings
stuff-
are not doing good.
That is definitely a sanity thing. There's something right on that dresser back there.
Good eye.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say.
An audio
once it's
recording of
inserted
Francis
in
Sanders
a
left for his
phonograph.
wife
Oh,
Irene.
put it in the thing.
It's like, I think I can hear it. It's like, laughing all around, laughing all around.
What do I do
You're
with
gonna
it?
die. Right behind us. Right there.
I'm a shambling man. I'm a shambling guy.
I'm the Shambler.
Oh, baby, I'm the shambler.
I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
You okay?
Do you have anything you want to say about that, ma'am?
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
What the fuck is happening?
Irene,
Wait,
I made a mistake.
You can
I
just
fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody
Let's see this
should
bad boy. Not
Nope.
there.
except the burn.
Let's see this.
Show me the Shambler.
Here's the sham.
This is his office.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Amerindian? Did they use that term in the
Hey,
20s?
There's a thing on the left.
What?
A bottle of
Maybe.
something.
I
could
mean,
use
like,
one of those.
maybe Amerindian. I get what it means, but it
Yeah.
seems like a weird term.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope for ever owning this accursed painting. Our friendship has any meaning to you. Please spare the weight of the guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler, your friend Sarah Hawkins.
If she truly, then why'd she end up giving it to him?
Something. Oh, because she was like barbiturated?
Maybe?
An old diary.
Worries
This
about the
volume
strange dreams.
spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. That's volume 3. So there's 2 other volumes?
The Lost Tribe. The old...
It doesn't get good till volume 3. So me
Wait,
moving
so
that
what
to
did
the
that
side.
do? Remove that? Oh,
Oh, it's just medical.
nice.
Nice.
Clean.
Yeah.
And then we got... Would you read the book? Why is it like
Hold
this?
on, before you read the book, should we talk to her?
Well, it's too late now. I mean, if we say don't, it's gonna.
Did you
Beyond
read it?
reality.
We're reading it, baby.
This will affect your destiny.
I'm beginning to believe that they exist.
It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures believing that they exist. Okay, yeah.
Give me that occult point, though, at least, please.
Cool. Jesus.
We got an occultism point.
Did it?
Latch. Got it.
We got a key.
Ooh.
Key to the Sanders Gallery.
We go into the gallery.
That's
Want to
twice
touch
you've
the cat?
stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others.
Sorry, are we flirting?
What have you
Little
come
bit.
looking
Not
for
the
in this
time,
gallery?
Pierce. Another painting. Just don't lie to her.
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
Very well. Actually, what are you doing here?
And you, what brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings.
Got it.
She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Uh-oh.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
You threaten to kill me every time we've talked.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without
Okay,
some
don't-
sleep-looking
Before you go in that door, do we
bullshit.
check everything in this room?
I'd like to read this.
Read what?
Big journal.
Check
Go take
everything.
a hike, Detective.
Yikes.
Man, we opened that book and went. Can you check your Oh, never mind.
What?
Check your sanity.
Did you just stop mid-animation?
What did that do to us? Gave us another one.
Sure did. Pierce read an ancient treatise, the Malus Mysterium. This bestiary makes an inventory for numerous creatures from the occult world of parallel dimensions. The very nature of this knowledge makes it an unholy book. By reading it, Pierce lost some of his sanity.
Jesus, I've read like 5 different monster manuals for D&D, and I'm perfectly fine.
But this monster manual is real.
Okay, so there's a
Yo, look at this shit. That's so creepy.
What?
whatever's gonna get us.
What?
Oh, shit.
I want one of
It's a
these.
Sphinx
You don't want that.
with
That's
a
so
human
cool.
head.
That thing is like 50 million pounds.
I would love a weird piece of art that drives me insane.
That's what you're into?
I'm super into that.
Hell yeah. Was that
That
just a
not-
trick?
All right.
It just did nothing?
That was weird.
There's a dagger.
Oh,
Creepy ass masks.
that's a cool like knife thing. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
There's more of those little acorn boys.
Can you open that?
They're lost tribe artifacts.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
No, I can't open them.
No,
I
go
gotta
back.
hide in there.
That one still had a thing on it.
Which one?
Right there. From the other side, maybe.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
I don't
No, that's
These
just talk.
artifacts date from
it's a little
pre-Columbian
bit.
times.
I don't like that there's a place to hide in here.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm
something's gonna
telling
get
you.
us.
You really think the Shambler's coming?
Yeah. This
The
art
man
is
transforms an entire
unpleasant.
wing of his manor into an art gallery.
It's just a that's just a
It's
bear.
The bear killing another bear.
No, it's a seal, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And a kid strangling a goose.
What?
Fuck
What's the
gooses.
and a person just be
Body Worlds.
Even the finger?
Yeah.
I wonder
Look.
if that's why he wanted the body.
For Body Worlds?
Will you?
What am I looking at?
The sheer terror
Some
of
eldritch
the
horror.
unknown.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I'm starting to see the shapes.
Also
What's
known
up?
as the movie poster for Batman vs Superman.
The
What?
sheer terror of the unknown. Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, Dawn of Justice.
Terrifying.
There's one of these guys again. What do you want me to look at?
Oh, that guy, but you're fine. So these are all the Lost Tribe artifacts?
A bear in spider webs?
I'm saving the Shambler for the last.
Is that a monkey? Is that a lion eating a monkey behind you?
In there?
To your right? Oh no, he's not.
That's just
Oh,
a tentacle lion.
He's got a lot of stuff to.
I'm
different from a normal
hoping
lion.
we'll find something that like that. That is neon glowing.
That's like the Joker writing on.
Do you want to know
was he
how
so
I
interested in
got
old
this
weapons?
tablet?
You want to know how I got these runes?
You want to know how I got half my body replaced with an octopus?
That I actually do.
Horde weapons.
Okay. Ooh, it's like the Mondo, how they come with two different versions.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
The Mist on Blu-ray. Or Logan.
Ooh,
Do
right
you-
there.
I have Logan Noir. You want to watch The Mist, black and white?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
we need
our-
that. Yeah, all right.
The light's gonna go off. It's gonna
good night,
get spoopy.
everybody. This is
man.
it.
Oh, you know what it might be?
Yo, what's with these recurring masks? Whoa! Sorry,
What?
they just saw the face. That's scary.
Do you get scared on the Haunted Mansion too?
No, I get kind of.
All right, Davis.
I've
No
get-
more running.
I
Let's
get
do
scared
this.
on the
You
Haunted
want to
Mansion.
shamble?
Yeah, let's
You get
shamble.
scared of the
No.
Haunted Mansion?
Sometimes I get startled.
I'm telling you, this is gonna.
Oh,
this,
no.
This
Wait,
thing's
wait,
gonna eat our
wait.
behind it.
What's on the ground behind it?
What?
Yeah, right there.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Ooh.
Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange, esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his
A
correspondence.
good dagger, the perfect dagger.
Should I go find? There's a bunch of daggers. Is this my option to go fish
Do you
one
want
of
to
them?
find the right dagger? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's like a clue, is like a weapon we can use to fight it.
I think you're
Perhaps.
right. I think you're right.
Because a couple of these you could grab, but you couldn't.
All right, so look at it again.
It literally is just a twist. It's not like the ones that was a dagger that had. It is like that almost, but not.
Yeah, that shit was the marker.
Why was he
That
so
one.
interested in old weapons?
It's that one.
I think it was that one, but let's look at the other ones we can interact with. But I think it was that.
It wouldn't let me grab it though. Not that.
It
Not
isn't
that.
this one right here.
It's not this one.
These artifacts date from
No, it has like a-
pre-Columbian times.
It's like more basic.
That?
Nope.
I think it was that one that we were looking at a second ago.
Okay. Then maybe we can't grab them. Maybe.
I think
Was there any
it
other
might just be
dagger
lore.
tables? Any other dagger tables?
I
I
swear
think
it was
might
the-
just be lore.
I
Why
think
was
it's
he
that
so
one.
Definitely that
interested
one.
in old
100%.
I guess we can't grab
So
it.
maybe when shit goes down, that's the one we
Go
have
to
to
this
go
one?
for.
Yeah,
Okay.
just break for that. once the Shambler
I'm telling you, it's
shambles
happening.
on
This
in.
shit's happening.
You got this, Davis.
This is just so normal compared to everything else in this place. All right. Are you guys ready to look at this painting?
You tear your eyes out. The end.
Here we go.
That would be so fucked up. Like Poltergeist, he just like rips his eyes
That
out.
would be a Lovecraftian ending.
The Lovecraftian ending is when you realize everyone is against you.
Or that you go insane as you write it.
Yeah.
Don't back up into it.
Oh my god, you're fucking right. He's actually gonna come out of the fucking painting.
Well, you said that.
I mean, I said it as a joke. He's shambling right out of the fucking painting.
Oh! He has no eyes, which is good for us. Unless he's right on top of you and he eats you.
Yo, remember Lord of the Rings?
What if we just found the perfect dagger?
You don't make noise, he can't see us or hear us.
You can only taste.
He just licks everything.
Oh, great.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
The
It was
Shambler,
the Shambler, What are
obviously!
you talking about? It was the Shambler, of course.
What a dink.
There he is.
He sees you.
How do you know?
Because your heartbeat went off.
No, you
And
see
he's coming
him,
this way.
and it's driving you crazy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Should I
Wait for the knife.
You need to move. Yeah, get that fucking knife.
Down.
Yes, that's
Yes.
the one.
This dagger
Fuck yes.
looks
You have
different.
this bitch.
Where is he?
There he is.
What?
Okay. Alright, so let's review the controls real quick.
Do you think I just I biffed it on the controls?
It looked like you just were pressing block, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like you were
Hold
doing.
B to skip this.
Is there a separate button for it?
I thought the right trigger was shoot. Let me just real quick.
That's what I thought as well.
It is shoot.
Yeah.
Take out, put away light, crowd, interact, shoot A? Maybe?
Interactive shoot.
Oh. Well,
We'll try it. We'll try it. We could be wrong. We might not know what to do with the knife yet.
What the hell was that?
Oh, stab the painting.
Oh. Yeah. There we go.
do you think if I just don't look at it, I'm fine?
No.
He's coming
wait.
for your butt.
Oh my god.
Yep, this is one. Okay,
This
good,
dagger
good, good. He's gonna come in that room
looks
because he heard the noise. And then
He's coming.
oh my god. Or he comes for you. Stab that damn painting.
Oh god.
Stab that
Let's
damn
go.
painting.
Let's go.
End him.
Yes! Shambler don't feel so good.
I watch enough horror to know what goes on. Get fucked! Oh!
Oh no! Page Master! Obey your master! Master! Hell yeah.
This is tight.
Hell yeah, you fucking Shambler.
Pizza
Awesome.
Shamble on home, bitch. Oh, we're turning shambles.
Oh no!
Cut off your hand.
Do it.
shit. Oh my god.
He is.
Oh
What's the
no.
matter with you?
What? You don't know
From
shit.
beyond
Double achievements?
the thing on the doorstep.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
We haven't had drinks since the beginning of the game.
I'm
didn't say
comforted by the fact that
I
you
saw
are
you
mean.
within an inch of putting
Because
a
it makes
dagger
me feel
through
like
your
you're not
forearm.
crazy.
Did I miss something more interesting?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
The
I was
painting
attacked by a
I
creature.
was
We
attacked
can't do
by
the
a
painting.
creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What?
The creature
You knew
called
about the monster?
alcoholism.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, Where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Huh. I really should. Well,
yeah, I really should talk to this.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique
She was just
seller.
waiting for you to go in here and go
I still got things
crazy.
to settle with Irene.
That back and forth confused me because
She knows something.
She thought I was crazy, and then she's like, "Yeah,
They
no, I know
all
about
know
the monster."
something.
Is that a painting of her she's looking at?
Yeah. They all look. They're all in on this. There is no one who is
The
nameless
Nameless Bookstore.
That Shambler was real.
Turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it off back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library
Oh,
of
is
his
this Daredevil?
Oh.
That's why you wrap your hand before you punch it, idiot.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! I don't have time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC! What are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune. It's a professional broadcast.
Yeah, now sing music.
It's a professional broadcast. Bring the strippers and booze! It's a professional broadcast. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. It's a professional broadcast.